I'm so excited today. I'm so excited that I made a noise at the start of this video. I just went, ah! Didn't mean to do that. I'm very excited because today we are starting a new series called Solo Leveling. Now, I have a tiny bit of context. I haven't read this series per se, but I did read the start of it years ago. I remember many years ago I was looking for stuff to read. And I started reading Solo Leveling. I believe I also at the same time started reading Tower of God, and Tower of God is the one that I stuck with. And I ended up reading like 200 to 300 chapters of Tower of God or something. I can't remember. I read a lot of Tower of God, and then I like sort of took a break on that, and then I never went back, even though I loved that series. But I know if I wanted to continue reading it, I would have to reread all of that shit that I read, and it'd take forever. So I want to go back to Tower of God one day. But I remember reading the start of Solo Leveling and thinking, this is a cool series, I really like it. But then I did something that I do often when I'm, especially years ago, I used to do this a lot. I would get to a point where I wasn't reading it. I was just like, my eyes were just glazing over while I was looking at it. And I would do that for an entire like 2 chapters, and it would be 2 very important chapters in the story. So when I came back to it and I tried to read it, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was just like, I can't follow this, and I stopped reading. So I don't remember. I remember the very, very start, I think, and I kind of know the concept. I know the concept, but it's been a long time. I can't really remember what happened. But I'm excited for it because now that it's coming out in anime form, I'll be able to pay attention to it. I'll be able to watch it properly. I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting for this series for a while, and I know it's a good series. So we're gonna get into Solo Leveling today. Make sure to support this video if you're new to this channel, or even if you're not new to this channel. Support this channel so that YouTube knows that other people want to see it, and just to help me out. I'm a small channel, so every little bit counts. Liking the video, commenting down below especially, subscribing to the channel, checking out other videos on the channel, all of that stuff helps me a lot. And my Patreon account is in the description below if you want to watch the full-length version of the reaction, as well as get a lot of extra content for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel, so it's definitely worth it. Anyway, let's jump into Solo Leveling Episode 1. Those things? Monsters? Hunters! Oh! Oh, I hate it. Oh my god, even the magic doesn't do shit. Oh. Healing spell? Oh, cool. Like a group healing spell. Oh, this is cool. The animation here is sick. Nice. Well, they seem like nice people. So far? You don't think it is? Yunho. Whoa! Oh shit! This is good animation. Is this what A1 Pictures is? I can't remember who's doing this. Hell yeah! Oh god. Yeah, no, there's just a bunch of those. It's just the next wave. Oh shit. That's sick. Ooh. Okay, it gets on the low level ones, but
突如としてゲートと呼ばれる異次元とこちらの世界を結ぶ通路が出現した。通常兵器の効かないモンスターと戦うことのできる能力に覚醒した者たち、ハンターと呼んだ。
Hunters.
ハンターは B 級、C 級、D 級、E 級にランク分けされる。
Oh, there's that main character, right?
しかし一度覚醒した者は本人がどれだけ努力しようとも
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're set to a certain rank. Like, if you're A rank, you can never get to S rank. Present day, baby! Sung. Okay, that's our main character. Okay, he sounds good. He's the weakest. The weakest hunter. That's so sad. That, I mean, someone's got to be the weakest, but it's so sad for everyone to know who's the weakest. Jui. Damn. Well, the banner just had a vibe. I mean, he's dedicated. He's still doing it. Song Chiol. He's a nice guy. Seems like an easy guy to root for just because he's delightful. Aww. You got this, man. Essence stones. Oh, is that one? You got one? Nice. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, that's bad. Is Juhi a healer? Are you a healer, girl? Okay. Oh, cool. Alright. It's so video game-like. I love it. That's the appeal of this series, I think. Makes sense. It's like glass onion. Well, they did it. Without him, he died to a low level, not died, but was injured to a low level monster. Aww. Aww. Yeah, I mean, the more people here, the more they have to split the loot, right? And that's a shitty essence zone. Oh, an extra little section? So you probably didn't really defeat the dungeon boss. But is that still E rank? Oh, D rank, right. Risky. Is it possible for it to be an A rank dungeon or whatever, branching off of this D rank dungeon? Did all the women say no and all the men say yes? That's what it sounded like. That's why he's doing it. He needs the money. Okay. Who this? Man, the idea of being like assigned to be D rank and having and knowing you can never improve is awful. Oh shit! Oh shit! Nice. Is that Chahayin that they were talking about? It is Chahayin. Okay, S rank. Okay, she doesn't do great with crowds, looks like. that you voted yes. Yeah. She's still a bit mad. Well, I understand what she's saying because it'll be on her conscience if he dies. She's B rank? Awesome. Oh, I like her. Absolutely, man. Oh, I'm scared, man. Be afraid. Oh shit. Oh, that's a scary thing to put right before this. There's no way this isn't a major boss. Is it gonna be like an S rank? Is it those things? Or is it the stone statue in the middle? Or all of them? Yeah, that one. If they read it out loud, does it activate? What? That's scary. Oh my god. Oh shit! Oh! That's a lot of blood. Oh god! This series is brutal. I love that it's not censored. Oh my god. And she's cowering behind him and he's the weakest hunter there. Oh my god, please don't tell me she's gonna die. I genuinely don't remember what happens. Is she gonna die? Oh, that sucks. Oh. Yeah, man, there's gotta be other way to make money, other ways to make money than this. If you're literally the weakest. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh. Oh. No! Come on! I just have to fucking wait? This is bullshit. That was a great first episode. Something that's crazy though about this is like, it's not often that that there will be a pilot episode of a show that doesn't actually get to the concept yet. Like, we haven't hit the concept of this series yet because I know what the concept of this series is and we haven't gotten to it yet. But it was well paced, so I guess I'm not complaining. Like, it's just I also I want to get to that bit as well. But this was a cool first episode. I really enjoyed it. The animation was better than I expected. Is it A1 Pictures? That's kind of what I have in my head for some reason, but I feel like I saw that ages ago, so that could be wrong information. Solo Leveling anime. I'm just gonna go to Wikipedia because that'll tell me the information quickly. The anime is A1 Pictures. Yep, good. Okay, glad to hear it. A1 Pictures are great, and they often have some good looking shit. So this looks great. They're putting some good budget behind this show by the looks of it, which is good because I know the original manhwa is like really beautifully drawn. Like, there's some awesome art in that. So so this is exciting for me. Wow. So yeah, let's go over it. There were these gates that opened. They had monsters that come through the gates, and you can go into the gates and fight in these dungeons and then defeat the dungeon and that will close the gate, I think. And so they like keep opening, you go through, you beat the dungeon, you get these essence stones, which the essence stones people generally sell, but they're also like good to be used to making weapons, and they're also theoretically going to become a good power source as well. And so you will fight these things, then you lead up to a boss, and once you get to the boss, you beat it, and then the dungeon closes within the next hour or whatever. And then there are hunters whose powers were awakened, and they have different levels of power. You get your power level measured, and then that's your power level. That's a crazy thing. I mean, like, it's I guess when I say that the show hasn't reached the concept, it kind of has. That is the concept of the show, that people have these strict power levels and they can't change them. At least not at this point. Maybe in the future of the series, somehow, like, everyone's going to be able to change their power levels. But for the most part, like, that's not normal for a series. I can't think of another series that does that. Like, there are other series that is like, you either have this or you don't. Like, MHA is like, you either have a quirk or you don't, right? But if you do have a quirk in MHA, you can train that quirk. You can make it better. It's not like there's, you know, your quirk is as strong as it will ever be when you get it, and you can't grow it at all. Like, you can make it better. I also wonder if there are people at lower ranks who can straight up still beat people at higher. Like, if you were to 1v1 a person, you would have a B rank and an S rank fighting each other. Is there a B rank in the world that can beat an S rank in the world because of other skills that they have? You know, like, maybe they don't have the same raw power, but the way they use their power is so effective that it can still beat, you know, these S ranks or whatever. Once again, looking at MHA, like, a type of Stain, like the character Stain, him like taking down these heroes and stuff because of his skill set and his training. So yeah, like, I'm very excited to find that stuff out, but it makes me sad. Like, this sort of universe makes me sad, the idea of not being able to improve, because, like, it's like being put into a box like that so early on, being told you're a D rank person, you will never in your life see C rank, B rank, A rank, S rank stuff, dungeons, people. You know, you're gonna be stuck away from that. We're gonna just assign you to D rank and E rank dungeons, and that's it. You know, that would be heartbreaking to find that out. That would be awful. Because if you're playing in real life, you're playing soccer, you start playing soccer, you're shit, you know, you can start playing soccer at the age of 40 years old, but you still have the smallest chance to continue to improve enough that you're going to be an excellent soccer player. Like, I mean, you know, it's unheard of really for there to be a 70-year-old soccer player who's as good as like a 20-year-old or whatever, but it's not impossible. It's something you could still strive to do. In this universe, it seems like it's impossible. That's so sad. I hope Juhee, I hope she doesn't die. By the way, I have said this in my reactions to Crash Landing on You, in my The Glory reactions on my Patreon account, and in my Weak Hero Class 1 reactions. I'm bad at Korean names, so forgive me if I'm getting Korean names wrong. Luckily, the names in this show have been a little bit simpler than the ones in stuff like Crash Landing on You and other shows like that. These ones have seemed a little bit easier for me to internalize. But Juhee, I hope she doesn't die. She seems like perfect fodder for like. It feels like everyone in that dungeon is gonna die, and she's the one that they introduced to give you that heartbreak, which is making me really sad thinking about it. But I feel like that's the only way that character like has a role in this show right now, because like she said to him like, oh, you better take me out to eat or whatever. Like, they're basically already setting up that there's like possibly something romantic between them, and that it's already like further along than a series like this normally is. Like she's already, even though she's doing it under the pretense of like, you owe me, she's kind of asking him out on a date. So the fact that we're already at that point means I feel like that's a death flag right there. And that makes me really sad because I like her. I like her a lot. But man, like oh God. I'm just hoping if that's the case, they're going to add in some other female characters that are interesting and fun. I mean, we did see that S-rank hunter, Cha Ha-in, and she seemed cool and interesting. We didn't see much about her though. Like the thing is, watching her fight was cool, or like not fight, but you know, do that flip and take the purse back and stuff. That's cool. What I'm really curious about is the personality of these characters. That's what I properly want to know, because a lot of the S-rank hunters we saw did actually seem like good guys, and for some reason in my head, the S-rank hunters, like as soon as they introduced the concept of there's E ranks, D ranks, C ranks, etc. In my head, it's like S-rank hunters are going to be douchebags because they were chosen from birth, you know, from awakening, from power awakening. Like they were decided that they are the strongest. So I feel like that's going to give you an ego. But they seemed mostly like nice guys. So I don't know. And people were pretty nice overall to our main character, Sung Ji-woo, right? Sung Jinwoo. People were pretty nice to him overall, even though he was the weakest. People were like, hey, what's going on? And being sweet. I mean, they were still talking behind his back about how he's the weakest, but that's like, there seems to be a numerical value to strength in this universe. So he is like, it's not like a mean thing to say, necessarily to say he's the weakest. He actually is straight up the weakest. So it's like, it's very sad, but I don't think they're being mean when they say that. They're just stating a fact, and not in a stating a fact in the way that someone will be like, Last Jedi is objectively a bad movie and that's a fact, like you can't argue with that. I'm not saying it in that way. I'm saying like, it's literally, the numbers are there and it's proven, and I don't think he would dispute it either. He's still fighting tooth and nail despite that. So that has some sort of value. That makes him an S-rank hunter in my heart. But yeah, anyway, I'm so excited for the next episode. This one flew by. I like when the credits rolled, I was like, that was 20 fucking minutes. Are you kidding me? So I can't wait for next episode. If you enjoyed this and you want to watch my reaction to the rest of the series, make sure to let me know in the comments. That's the best way to try to make it happen, is to tell me that you enjoyed the series and you want to see more. So do that in the comments below, and support the video and the channel as best you can. My Patreon account is in the description below for full-length early access, exclusive videos, my Gen Watches One Piece content, a lot of other stuff, so go check that out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.